Okay, so let me just drop 3 things and then I'll be out of your faces. I want to talk about 3 things that marriage will do for you, okay? Quickly, 3 things that marriage will do for you. Number 1, marriage will develop your character. Interestingly, when I was getting married, I asked God for the secrets to marriage because me, I'm a good student, so I just like expo. So God just tell me area of concentration. And God just told me Ephesians 5:33. Simple. He said, let the man see that he loves his wife as he loves himself. And he said, you wife, see that you respect your husband. Now, interestingly, that thing sounds easy. But it is the hardest thing to do in marriage. Hardest. Why? Because number 1, men are naturally selfish. They think of themselves. So when you ask a man to love, you are telling him to go out of his comfort zone, to think of someone else. And God knew that he was selfish. And so God said, I'm not just going to say love because he won't get it. He said, love your wife the way you love yourself. I'm not even asking you to do more than that. If you don't want to suffer, don't let your wife suffer. If you don't want somebody to shout at you, don't shout at your wife. If you don't want somebody to beat you, don't beat your wife. If you want somebody to dash you money, dash your wife money. Ladies, you will not encourage me now. Dash your wife money. It may be a good time to just bring out your phone and send an alert. Just may be a good time. And then for the women, submission is hard. Let me tell you why submission is hard. Okay? Not that submission is not achievable. Submission is hard because it's hard to submit to someone you think you're better than. Or someone, I didn't want to use the word no, but let's leave it there. We know we're better. God said it is not good for man to be alone. I don't know anybody who brings out a second version of something and makes it worse. If they bring out a car, even if it's only mirror they change, it's still better. If they bring out a new phone, iPhone will never bring out iPhone 13 that is worse than iPhone 12. So when God said it's not good for man to be alone, I will make him a helpmeet. I will make an improved version of him. Obviously, everything that was missing in man, God put in woman. So, men will take forever to make a decision. A woman will be thinking and talking. Men are one direction. They will just do one thing. If a man is thinking, he's not talking. If a man is walking, he can't eat. If a man is eating, he can't drive. But a woman will eat, walk, do homework, carry babies, attend to the man, do everything at the same time. And then God now says, you submit to that man that when you are telling him something, he's saying, I'm thinking. Sir, what is it? What is there to think about? Answer me sharp, sharp. I remember one day we went to because I'm always following Pascal around. And he says, because I like him too much. That's not really why, but let's leave it. So I'm always following him about. So we wanted to get a new venue. So him and like 2 of our male pastors said they wanted to go and check out the venue so they could map out what they would do. We stood there 2 hours. So I left them. I said, I'm going to the car. Pastor said, why are you going to the car? That we're still trying to decide where children's church will be, where pulpit will be. I said, these 2 hours we don't stand, we'll never decide. Altar here, pulpit here, children's church there, we'll do meetings here, arrange here like this. And I just left there. He said, boy, you have not. I said, I can't do this with you people. I went to sit down in the car. Why? Because, you see, a woman would think, process fast. And the thing about women is, even if things not working, let's be moving first. We'll be solving it as we go. Men want to solve the problem. Think about which day we now start. Men want to get university school fees before they start getting married. Make we first they born now. She be the picking go first go crèche. Then we'll be saving money for primary. When we reach primary, we'll save for secondary. Which one is that you want to get everything before you propose to me? Sir, there's no time. And God says, this is the creature that you have to submit to. Of course, it's going to be hard. But you see what will happen if you do it? Your character will develop. You will know when to talk and when not to talk. You will know how to swallow your pride and let the man make the mistake and come back. And yet, you won't say, I told you so. You will develop character. All those things they've been teaching you before that you didn't get, when you get married, love is blind, marriage is an eye-opener. Be patient, be patient. They are telling you, be patient now. You don't want to hear. Once you enter marriage, you will learn it by force. Nobody's going to, you don't even need extra lessons. Just be married. You will learn patience. You will learn kindness. You will learn forgiveness. Marriage is a union of 2 forgivers. you prepare your forgiveness down. Because that offense, it will happen. They must offend you in marriage. Okay? And the interesting thing, 1 Corinthians 7:28, Apostle Paul says you will have trouble in the flesh if you get married. It just means that it will inconvenience you. When you are a single person, if you are hungry and you don't feel like cooking, you buy biscuits. Make indomie. But when you get home, no matter how tired you are, if your husband feels like eating pounded yam, your children are hungry. Because a lot of people don't know that it's not Energizer battery or Duracell battery that children run on. They actually eat. Meaning you cook every day. Consistency. You will learn consistency. It's character building, number one. Number two, like I said, I don't have time. Pastor is coming here to preach. I just wanted to drop a few things. Number two, it will bring you blessings. Don't wait to be blessed before you get married. Marriage brings blessing. It says, he that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor. It says, two are better than one, for they receive a good reward for their labor. There's a reward. Marriage is good. It says it's not good for man to be alone, meaning it is gooder or better for him to be married. When I met my husband, I came in 9 years after he had started ministry. But ministry was doing okay, but it wasn't at the level that God had shown me. Okay? God had shown me that this man, there would be a certain level of greatness over his life, and I'd been praying about it. But I needed to come to help him because there were areas, because men can be focused, and focus creates blindness. So there were areas he was not touching because he was focused on doing one thing. And there were things he had dreamt about doing. He wanted to write books. He wanted to go on TV. There were a lot of things he wanted to do. But pastoring does not really afford you, especially if you are a man. A woman can do many things. You can pastor church, run your family, run a business. But men, once they are on that pastoring like this, they are just chasing sheep. They can't do anything else. So coming into his life meant that I could help him. I could partner with him. So I came in, I would sit down, listen to his messages, and write his books. First thing gone. I worked in TV when I was still working secularly. So I had a lot of connections in TV. So I just made a few calls. They got us slots. Everything moved because I came in. Two are better than one. How many of you know that if you want to trek from here, I don't know anywhere fast about. If you want to trek from here to down the road, anywhere, you know that it's harder if you are doing it alone. If you have someone that is gisting with you, before you know, you don't reach worry. Not be worry here. Just have somebody you are gisting with. Una go buy buns for road, drink Coke. Just be walking. Before you know it, that's how life is. Once you get married or you have someone you want to marry, it will bring synergy into your life. Both of you will be able to achieve more. Okay? So marriage brings blessings. Okay? Bible says in Proverbs 12:4, it says the virtuous woman is a crown unto her husband. So that means that when you get married, is the season where you enter into your kingship. Because your wife is a kingmaker. She's a favor pipe. She carries favor. And I know I shared that the last time, so I won't even go into it. Okay? The third thing that marriage does for you is that it gives you opportunities to expand God's kingdom. And the truth is, as Christians, that's our major assignment. To expand God's kingdom. One of the easiest ways to evangelize is to have a great marriage. One of the things I hear every day, Pastor, cut soap for us now. Cut soap for us now. Show us the way now. Show us. The only way is Jesus. So I'm not going to tell you what I don't have, or I'm not going to tell you what I don't do. So it always opens up opportunities for conversation. So if you're married to someone, one of the things that you'll be able to do is do ministry. And ministry is not always about having a pulpit. Hey, I'm the one that learned the pulpit before Pastor K. It's not always about having a pulpit. In fact, I believe that anywhere you pull people out of a pit is your pulpit. So whatever sphere you find yourself, whatever area you find yourself, you can do ministry. Marriage is ministry. My marriage is ministry. I don't do all the things I do for my husband just for him because I like him, I like him. But that's not why. I do it for Jesus. I do it so that I can show people what will happen if you allow Jesus into your life. Does he not annoy me? Steady. Do I not annoy him every day? Every day. You go marry me, you no go verse, you go verse. But we can show you what will happen if you are yielded to Christ. So that's what it is. It will also give you opportunities to do ministry in terms of expanding God's kingdom by parenting godly seed. That's what God wants out of your marriage. The two of you want to have sex, enjoy. Two of you want to build house, enjoy. Two of you want to travel to enjoy. But you say, just give me godly seed. And godly seed is not well-behaved children, no. It is seed that have the nature of God in them. So you will sit down and take time. Not children that say, please, thank you, excuse me. Children that understand their identity in Christ. Children that know that this world, we may be in this world, but we are not of this world. Children that understand that in a little while, the Lord is coming back and we'll be raptured together with him. Children that understand that as far as they live here, they must live right with a consciousness of the kingdom of God. Children that are not ashamed to pray in tongues. Children that know that they must study the word. Godly seed. That's ministry. So what God is saying is that thing Pastor Cosfin is doing over your life, you do it in your own little house. In other words, your home is your church. And you are the pastor and the priest, and assistant pastor, first lady of your home. Okay? Now, finally, let me say this before I go. Marriage is not a reward. It's an assignment. So you must have that consciousness as a married person that I'm here on assignment. What is the assignment? To partner with God to make your husband or your wife better and that they fulfill destiny. A lot of people are angry with their spouses. You are angry with the person you are sent to help. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of time. And let me say, even if your wife is troublesome, you need to tap into being a groomsman. You can cultivate her, a groomsman, a husbandman. You can cultivate her. You can make her who she should be. How? With love and tenderness. With love, and women respond to love. Women, am I right? Women respond to love. There's no woman that you show her love that she'll say, the way this man loves me, self is even annoying me, loves me too much. He loves me too much. I'm not going to submit to him. No. If you love a woman, she will submit to you. We're having the conversation of submission because you don't love her or she doesn't feel loved. If you love a woman, treat her well with respect and devotion. She responds to love. It's the way you water a plant. Put it in the right sun, the right location. It will grow. If you treat your wife well, she will blossom. She will blossom. We have too many bitter women because we have too many men who don't understand love. Love. He says, treat her with loving kindness, with attitude that is worthy of respect. Make it easy for her to respect you. You say, there's no money inside. Give me chop money. They say, chop money of the food you will eat, sir. Not me. For a woman to ask you for money to cook for you is an abomination. Abomination. It's unheard of. You should even just send her money for looking good. Just the way you are looking like this, Pastor Ada. Pastor Cosfini, don't turn now. Carry your phone, sir. Just the way she's looking like this. Just stop it up. You should just from being your wife. There's a way you look at your wife and just say, for you to marry me like this, you should check your account. Women, you will not encourage now. I'm fighting for you, encourage. But let me also say this. I know that there are also a lot of women who are upset and offended. Maybe your husband has cheated on you. And I find this, funny enough, there's a lot of infidelity going on in the churches today. So we have a lot of broken women, a lot of bitter women. I have a word for you this morning. Let me also say, on behalf of the man, we are sorry. We are sorry. I don't know if he has repented, but we are sorry. And I really need you to forgive, not even for him, but for yourself. Because, you see, there's this story. Pastor, sorry I'm taking your time. There's this story that comes to mind every time I think about things like this. You know, the only person that wins when somebody walks away from marriage is Satan. It's never God. It's never the two people and it's never the children. Satan is the only person that benefits from a divorce. The only person. So he's insistent. He likes to destroy marriages. I don't have time, so I'm not even going to go into that. But the story, interestingly, that comes to mind, you know that story of how people know about Solomon's wisdom? Those two prostitutes who had babies. And then one slept on her baby, and the baby died. And she came for another person's baby. And when she got there, she claimed that the baby was hers. And King Solomon said, no problem, let's share this baby. The one that didn't have the child said, kill the baby. Kill the baby. Share the baby for us. No problem. The one that had the baby said, instead of you to kill the baby, take the baby, give it to her. Don't let them kill your baby because you are angry. Don't let them kill your marriage because you are angry with your husband. Don't let them do that to you. It's your baby. Satan will never fight for your baby. The strange woman will never fight for your baby. You are the one that gets to fight for your baby. Remember, it's still your baby. Annoying, your baby. Poo-pooing, your baby. Crying, your baby. I don't see any woman who carries her baby and say, this baby is crying too much. Throws the baby away inside dustbin. Never. You will say, baby, what's wrong with you? Baby, what's wrong with you? Or you go to somebody, another woman who knows about babies, and say, my grandma, this baby has been crying since. Let me look at this baby. That's exactly what you do with your marriage. You go to marriage mentors and say, what did you do? How can I do this? And if you don't have anybody, then you pray. You say, Lord, show me what I need to do to make this man to be everything he needs to be. Fight for your husbands. Christian women, fight for your husbands. Fight. Satan is the only one that wins. Fight. Fight in the place of prayer. Fight for your children. When I say fight for your husband, I'm not saying because he's well behaved. No. I'm saying it because this is legacy you are fighting for. Your children must see a man that they can emulate. Your daughters must see a man that they can marry. Curate the man you want. Use prayer and finish him. Don't pray about him. Pray for him. Praying about him means you are complaining about the things he's doing. You are telling God, my husband, no, pray for him to be all that you want him to be. Praying about someone makes you feel better, but praying for that person makes the person better. Were you blessed this morning?